The Great Robbery Caper. It all started on a warm summer day when the small town of Mapleville was hit by a string of burglaries. The thief, who was later nicknamed the Sneaky Bandit, was elusive and seemed to have a sixth sense for avoiding detection. The town's sheriff, Frank, was at his wits' end trying to catch the thief, but no matter what he did, he always seemed to be one step behind. One day, a new resident moved into town. Her name was Lucy, and she was an oddball to say the least. She dressed in quirky clothes, had a unique haircut, and was always seen carrying a big, yellow notebook. Lucy quickly became the talk of the town and everyone was curious about this new arrival. Frank, who had grown tired of the string of burglaries, was also intrigued by Lucy. He had heard that she was some sort of detective and he decided to pay her a visit. When he arrived at her house, he found her sitting on the porch, scribbling away in her notebook. "Excuse me, miss," Frank said, approaching her. "I heard that you're a detective. I was hoping you could help me catch the thief who's been plaguing our town." Lucy looked up from her notebook and smiled. "Of course, I'd be happy to help. I've been studying the patterns of this thief and I think I have a pretty good idea of how to catch him," she said. Frank was skeptical, but desperate to catch the thief, so he agreed to let Lucy help. They spent the next few days working together, trying to figure out who the thief was. They followed leads, staked out homes, and even went undercover. Despite their best efforts, they still couldn't catch the thief. That was until one day when Frank received a phone call from Lucy. "I think I've found the thief," she exclaimed. "Meet me at the park in 10 minutes." Frank rushed to the park, eager to finally catch the thief. When he arrived, he found Lucy sitting on a bench with a smug look on her face. "I've got him," she said, pointing to a man who was trying to sneak away from the park. Frank raced over and apprehended the man, who turned out to be the town's mayor. It turned out that he had been the thief all along and had been using the burglaries as a way to finance his lavish lifestyle. Thanks to Lucy's detective work, Frank was finally able to solve the string of burglaries that had plagued Mapleville for so long. From that day on, Lucy was hailed as a hero and Frank finally had a break from all the stress. In the end, it turned out that the quirky detective was not only good at solving crimes, but she also had a great sense of humor, which made her an even bigger hero in Frank's eyes. From that day forward, they continued to work together, solving crimes and making Mapleville a safer place. And who knows, maybe they'll even fall in love along the way.